show you how to make this crumpled flower, which makes a nice embellishment on a lot of pages and on cards, and it uses a wet technique rather than just scrunching. So just as a close-up, you can see it can be quite flat, so it is suitable for use with cards as well. And all I've done here is taken 3 pieces of paper, cut them into circles or punch them out in circles, and scrunch them up using water, or in this case I've used glimmer mist, and I've got a 2-inch, 1.5 inch and 1 inch circle here, and I'm just going to put a piece of tissue down. All you do is just make it a little bit wet, not too much, don't go mad, and the paper will curl up and you're just scrunching. And if it's thin paper, which this particular piece is, you just get the nice normal crumpled look. If you want to have it crumpled a little bit more, just add a little bit more. This can be ordinary water, or it can be coloured ink, spray, or distressing ink, and that's the first one. So quickly do 2 and 3. I've used a yellow piece here and spray that one as well, and let that get wet. Crumple it up. If you crumple it beforehand without the water, it doesn't crumple quite so well. Okay, and particularly crumple the edges right over, and then just bring them out gently, and the same with the third one. And I've used the same paper on the background one and the inner one, so that it's a sandwich basically, and I put a contrasting paper inside. Now that's sufficient to get you started with the building of your flower, and you're just crumpling and then putting them together. It's quite easy to put your brad through because it's damp paper, of course that goes through much quickly, and actually build your final flower, and then you're just crumpling in place, and of course the paper's still damp. A good effect is to just crumple the edge over on the last one at the back. You can do more than 3 petals, or you can just leave them as they are, just the 3. You can leave them wide like that, or you can crumple it quite a lot. Let me just make sure there's some more spray in there. I'm going to wet that quite a bit and crumple that quite a bit, lifting up, squidging around. It's quite satisfying actually. Ideal thing to do if you want to be watching the television maybe, or listening to something. It's quite relaxing. And I'm just going to wet around the edges a bit more. If you've got thick paper, you'll need quite a bit of wetness. Then you're just going to leave that to dry, and you'll leave that to dry, and when that's dried, that obviously will be nice and stiff. Let me just lift that up for you. There you can see it's quite a pretty one, and then you will end up with quite a stiff piece of nicely crumpled card, and you can add that to your pages and to your cards. So there you are, crumpled flowers. Thanks for watching.